perspective is everything. It is not enough to say that I'm a good person. I mean, you are good, but goodness is not a factor of production.
It's not.
You have to somehow be able to portray that as a valuable entity, as something that people can resonate with. As entrepreneurs, it is important that you don't just do it anyhow. You don't just say, who is looking?
The number one thing I would advise anyone who is looking at doing real estate or who is looking at real estate as a vocation, you need knowledge. The bedrock of the success is knowledge, because if you don't know how, then you are going to be frustrated.
Go for knowledge. Be voracious. Eat anything in that space that you can eat. Connect with anybody. Don't see, you cannot be broke and be shy.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Career Series powered by MTN. I'm your host, Adeze Adoaka, and joining me on today's episodes are two amazing people, two men who are making a mark in their field. Joining me today is Mr. Lukman Shobowale and Mr. Bayo Lawal, the founders of Dukiya Investments Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome them. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. How are you, Bayo?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Okay.
By the way, you look so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, what inspired the two of you to go into the real estate, industry? I mean, it could have been anything, right? So what inspired you to go into the real estate industry? Okay, Bayo, take it.
Thank you. Such an intelligent question. So I think because of our background, we worked together before starting Dukiya Investments.
You guys were at 9 to 5?
Yes, in a real estate organization.
Oh, okay.
So, he was in sales. At the point, I was also in sales. So I work strategy and growth. So we had very good understanding about the industry, so there was a lot of knowledge, a lot of mistakes that we made, and we've learned a lot of things. And looking at the potential in the real estate industry, you will say that, no, this is a very, very good industry for, to venture into, because we feel that there's so much that we can offer. We saw a lot of lapses, and we have come in to make sure that we bridge those gaps and make sure that people have value for their money. So basically, that was what inspired us.
Okay.
Can I lend my voice to
Of course, always.
So because I think that looks a bit, so intelligent. It looks as though, there was purpose and all of that.
Okay.
But for me, I think it didn't start like that. I think I stumbled into real estate. This was one young boy who had gone to, my first degree, University of Illinois. I was a student president. I was studying history and international relations.
Okay.
I had left with I was Kwara State Peace Ambassador. I'd launched a book when I just graduated. I'd been posted to serve in Lagos. I joined. I was a lot was working for me. So ordinarily, you'll have thought that, well, I will serve in the Ministry of International Relations or work as a diplomat.
Yeah.
That was the lie they told all of us.
Yeah.
That once you study history, you will become a diplomat. But we got it with the reality of things when we step out of school. So somehow, there was this man who is our mentor and somebody that we cannot actually share our real estate journey without mentioning his name.
Okay.
His name is Dipo Agida.
Okay.
He's the co-founder of Dradrock Real Estate.
I know Dradrock.
He put a call through and he was like, look, man, I saw your picture with a politician. I think I'd like you to come and work with us. I'm like, okay. Where's the place? He said, Lekki. At that time, I was serving with Otto Randam. That's the owner of Slum to School.
Okay. Have you had any knowledge of real estate prior?
Not at all. That's why I'm saying that it's accidental.
Okay.
So, but then he called me, so I went there, I took a copy of my book along with me, and that was the interview. He said, okay, I'm going to give you two options. You're going to be earning 50,000 as a core member, and when you sell, you get commission, or you're going to get 200,000 monthly, and when you sell, there's no commission. And I love challenges. So I said, you know what, I'm going to get 50,000.
Wow.
I'm going to get my commission.
Oh, wow.
For the first 3 months, there was no sales. The fourth month, I made my first major breakthrough sale, which was about 70 million.
Ooh, sounds good.
As a core member.
Wow.
Yeah, so I saw, oh, wow. And, one of my greatest skills, my ability to actually, work with people, carry people along. Being a student leader and also communicate effectively. And I believe that I can actually sell, ice to Eskimo, fire to hell, and water to the well. And so I started saying that, well, this is a good career, path
For you.
for that, despite the fact that I studied something else in school. And at that time, Bayo is my best friend. I'm sure that we'll have to share our partnership journey. So I was staying in Bayo's house.
Okay, so did you meet Bayo at the office, or you guys knew each other before?
So that was what I was about to share. So,
Okay.
Because this man who called me used to be our Sunday school teacher back when we were teenagers.
No
But now he has a real
way.
estate company.
Okay.
So Bayo used to be in that Sunday school class as well.
Okay.
And I was staying in Bayo's house and when I got the call, because when I finished school, I was staying with my grandfather. I said I wasn't going to be home.
Okay.
I was going to leave their care just to cater for myself, to see how life looks like. So I was working for 3 months. Bayo was teaching around that period.
Okay.
I mean, those people that were serving.
Bayo, what are you teaching? What were you teaching? Tell us, because the chemistry.
No. I was an art student. So, I was teaching government,
Okay. Okay, that's
literature.
Exactly.
right.
And then somebody else thought that, well, this boy, I know where you started. You had just one suit. Now you are making all the sales. Well,
Yeah.
so my boss asked that, okay, do you think Bayo can also do this job? I said, well, I think so. So he put a call to Bayo. So Bayo joined. That was how we were together in that system.
Amazing.
And that was how we started nursing the ambition to do well in the real estate space.
Wow. I love this story. So inspirational. I love friends that, bring friends along and, you guys are growing together. Now, how much do you think personal branding has added to your growth? I mean, you just told me a story about a picture with a politician and all of that. Personal branding is very important, right? In every aspect of business, even in the real estate industry. How has that helped you?
Well, for me, I think, I'm not always that way.
Okay.
I think that before now, I'm not really big on personal branding, even though unknowingly, some of my inactions were tilting towards that direction. For instance, while I was in school, I was very, very into service.
Okay.
So I was student union president. That year, I was the best student union president in the whole of Nigeria. Eventually, all of those things I was posting them on Instagram in those days, 2016, 2017. I never knew the power of social media and how personal branding is key to. But I think it's also good to also quickly say that, perspective is everything. It is not enough to say that I'm a good person. I mean, you are good, but goodness is not a factor of production.
It's not.
You have to somehow be able to portray that as a valuable entity, as something that people can resonate with.
And a reflection of you as well.
And a reflection of you. And I mean, it is something that you are, but then you need to be able to communicate in such a way that people can see it. So, for instance, I mentioned that, my former place of work, my boss saw me online and he said, because I was always posting, so he saw me and he engaged me, he called me, okay, you know what, I think you can do this. Why? Because I snapped with somebody. So I used to tell my colleagues in the office, people that work with us, that it's important how you carry yourself, the things that you post, because nothing is accidents. The way you communicate, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, all of those details, trimming your hair,
They matter.
They matter, but people don't really pay attention to all of these things. But I know there's a friend of mine who wanted to get an employment, a job. I mean, he was into some contractual work and, he took a particular, suit. He wore a particular suit to the place and somebody saw him at the entrance. I was like, you know what? We are going to pay that amount you requested for because of how they felt that he came in. And it's not really just about the price of the suit sometimes. It's about the finesse, how neat it is, the attention to details and all. So I think that personal branding is key because perspective is everything. So as entrepreneurs, it is important that you don't just do it anyhow. You don't just say, who is looking? Even if you are not where you
People
are.
are looking.
People are
You'll be
looking.
shocked.
Everyone.
Even if you are not where you are, you want to be right now.
Those 2 people, 3 people, they all matter.
They matter. So I think that people should pay more attention to personal branding, how they communicate, sometimes the color that you combine. I have a lot of people right now, people now have personal branding goals. People enter the year to say, this is how I want to dress.
Of course.
And it's everything.
Yeah, you're right. I love that. So take home, guys, personal branding, very important, no matter whatever sector it is you're in, especially even in the real estate industry. I mean, I can't be going to show somebody a house and I'm just dressed anyhow. I need to look the part, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually important. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, my next question would be that a lot of people want to get into the real estate industry, a lot of young people out there. And I know that there are challenges that a lot of people face when they want to go in. So what would be your advice to young people who want to go into the real estate industry?
I would say for many people outside, young minds looking at the real estate industry is very lucrative. There's a lot of money to be made, There is a lot of, you are going to drive the big cars, you live in the good houses, you meet a lot of good people. It comes with a lot. However, I need to say that it also comes with a lot of the down days, the days when you be depressed, the days when the sales are not coming, the days when it looks as if you don't even know what you're doing, the days when you even question yourself, am I called out to do this thing, or am I
might want to just give up?
Yes. So there's a lot of days like that. But the number one thing I would advise anyone who is looking at doing real estate, or who is looking at real estate as a vocation, is you need knowledge. It is very, very important. I cannot overemphasize this. You need knowledge, because the bedrock of the success is knowledge. Because if you don't know how, then you are going to be frustrated. But because the how is what actually creates the what. So it is very, very important for you to know that real estate is not just about the fact that you see a lot of people online
just
posting,
showing houses.
Hello, we are now at the location.
Bayo, you're doing like this, and you're just talking to them. Me too, I want the knowledge now. Be talking to me.
Sorry. We are at the location. It's 5-bedroom, fully detached.
Yeah, and it's looking so fine online.
When we started, it was not that easy, because when we started at the bottom of the pyramid. So because imagine somebody coming from Iyanopaja, not just Iyanopaja, Barua to be precise, interior. So you have to wake up by 4 a.m. just to get to Lekki in the morning. You are a fresh graduate, you are talking to a lot of people, they are looking at you. Don't even look like the money you're asking them for. That's where the place of personal branding comes in. You don't have to look like it, but you should look like where you're going to. So when people see you, because they're going to ask you a lot of questions.
Don't look like your past.
Yes. Look like where you're going to.
Exactly.
So, a lot of people are going to be asking a lot of, but the number one thing is knowledge. Number two, if I may, I would say is personal branding. You see, how people perceive you is important. Forget who you are. Forget what you think about yourself. That is nothing compared to what people think about you. And you can actually create a picture of what you want people to say about you, because perception is key and is everything. What you post online is important.
Well, I'll say that people should find mentors.
Okay.
This is an age and time where, I mean, some people's popular mantra for this year is don't grieve.
No grief.
I'm not from that school of thought anyway.
Why?
Yeah, because I felt that depends on
The person.
Don't grieve for what? Really?
Well,
Over what?
I think it's just more of like perseverance, commitment.
Okay, if it's for perseverance or commitment, except that a lot of people are taking it out of the context, and it's more of stubbornness and lack of accountability.
Yes.
They don't want to be.
They're telling you you're wrong, and you're like, I don't agree. No, you can't tell me what to do.
Exactly. So we might need to review, the ways we, approach things that come to us. So one thing I notice is, for me, I think that people should actually find mentors. A lot of young people these days, they just want to survive. They don't want to put in the post. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to go through the process. Somebody gets to you and say, "Oh, you know what, LSD? I see that you're driving a Maybach. You know what? Something has to be working. How do you do it?
And they just think you just wake up and just tell them, "Oh, ABC," and that's it.
Exactly. So they don't want to hear your story. They don't know how you actually get to that point.
Yeah.
So it's important that you find a mentor, and it's so easy these days to find a mentor. Is not as difficult. All you need to do is be teachable, be willing to offer value. Because not people that want to find mentors and you chatting me today, come and mentor me. The next minute
they're asking you for money.
God bless you. The next minute
something is happening.
Please, I'm not feeling fine.
Somebody's trying to pay school fee. So if you can actually position yourself to offer value, serve, monitor. I told somebody
first,
there is nobody in this country that I want to mentor me that will not mentor me. So sometimes you can just stay close to their page, see everything that goes on, attend their event, volunteer. Then write a proper letter to them. When they check your page, because these people sometimes also check you out.
They do.
And as you want to mentor, some people have their ideal perception
people that they want to mentor.
Exactly. So you check me
you're
out.
not looking the part.
You will love to mentor. To mentor me because you say, this guy is bringing value to the table. And so there are many ways you can do it. One of the ways is go to them. Don't police them around. Also offer value. Give them gifts. Be available. To add value. You can see something they are doing and say, how can I better this? One of my friends, saw somebody really big online who used to post some videos. I was like, sir, I don't know, but I really love what you do. But these videos that you're posting are actually a little bit below, the standard. I can do this for you for free. And that was how we penetrated into that relationship, and they're doing great things together now. So I think that people should also commit to process. I mean, Rome was not built in a day.
It wasn't.
When myself and Bayo started, we started with one suit. I remember then Bayo has a lot of location. Where's that place? Katangwa, what do they call it? Where we'll go and pick, those
They call it Okrika.
Okrika.
And you have to go very early in the morning,
To get the best.
If you get there late, people will have picked, so we
The
go there,
best.
we select. At the end of the day, when you show up to clients, they still feel that you're not there.
Yeah.
But
they can see.
They can see that you're making
trying.
effort. Your boss sees that you're making effort. Then I also think that if you really want knowledge, you have to search for it. So beyond getting a mentor, you need to also search for knowledge. So
Read books, attend conferences.
Exactly, read book, attend conferences.
Seminars.
Get around people who are interested in that place you are going. Because somebody said that, if I'm able to see further, it's because I stand on the shoulders of, great men. So it's important that you position yourself in that kind of dynamics. And I told people that truly, if you really want to be successful, it's all about the mindset and the attitude. So if you have a mindset and the attitude for success, you are definitely going to be successful. Who knows that, I'm an orphan? Because if I don't tell you that I don't have a father, I don't have a mother, the truth is you're not going to know, because I'm not going to beg you for anything. Right from the time that I was in school, I've always taken decisions in my own hands. I've always taken responsibility. I was selling pure water. There was a time I was a fashion influencer on campus. There was a time that I was selling soap. And I'm not even the one who makes the soap. I have a woman who is able to make soap. My own is to market it. By 200 level, I'll be going to school for all these small bottles will be following me full of soaps. Because all the restaurants on campus buys from me. So nobody's going to spoon feed you. I mean, you already know the issue with Nigeria. So it's important as young entrepreneurs, go for knowledge. Be voracious. Eat anything in that space that you can eat. Connect with anybody. You cannot be broke and be shy.
Now, you said something earlier about almost everybody dabbling into real estate. Like everywhere you go to now, I'm a real estate person, I'm selling houses. It's a very competitive market, right? How have you guys been able to distinguish Dukiya from every other real estate brand out there?
Thank you. So that's a very good question. So I'll take it from number one, the fact that what we're doing, like we tell everybody, we are different. In fact, there's somebody who is trying to use our name.
Wow.
And we try to always explain to people, we are a different company. What we offer, we are not selling properties.
So what are you selling?
Okay, we are reinventing comfort. We are building smiles and want to lead people. Exactly. You see that sounds different.
Yeah, it does actually.
So for everyone out there, it's very important for you to distinguish yourself in the market. We are totally different because what we do is exceptional. We give value for money. So one of the things we promise our clients is if you are going with us, you can be sure that you get value for your money. So because there's a lot of people selling almost what you're selling, and the end goal is not what people are selling. The end goal is the experience, because the experience is what makes people come back to you.
Or even recommend to other people and say.
That's where you get the referrals from. So when people are buying, you want to be sure that, the experience, what kind of experience will they have? So with Dukiya Investment, the experience is top notch. You can be sure that your document will be out in 48 hours. You can be sure that you get allocated almost instantly. You can be sure that what you are getting is the real deal.
So what strategies have you guys put in place to make sure that Dukiya stands out?
Yeah, I think when Bayo was, speaking, I was really, really into his conversation. If not that I'm a member of Dukiya Investments, I would have actually...
You'd have given me...
So, but to be fair, right, at the elementary stage when we were doing, was it commerce, when people were in commerce class, they tell us that the primary aim of business is profit maximization. At advanced stage, I mean, for the international business schools that we've attended, and what they have opened our eyes to see is that the objective of business is not profit maximization, but customer satisfaction and retention. And when you're able to satisfy and retain customers, you by default to make money. So for us at Dukiya Investments, we have a popular mantra that customer is king. And so we are about giving you that experience, a culture of possibility, a tradition of excellence. So one of the things that strikes us out is the way we handle you as a client. We bring you into that family, and beyond just selling a land to you, we deliver an experience to you.
Interesting. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, I took back a lot from all the two of you have said. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us on this segment. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it's time for Mogul Monikers. Hey guys, welcome to the Mogul Monikers segment. It's game time. Yay, I'm excited. Are you excited? Lukman. No, you don't look excited. No, don't be. It's not that difficult. So in this segment, I'm going to be describing a lot of entrepreneurs, CEOs, different walks of life. So all you need to do is just to give me their names correctly. Are you ready?
I think so.
You have 20 seconds to answer each question. Okay.
So pick. Go first now.
Why Bayo? No, it's you. I want you.
No,
I want you to. This one is you. Look, man.
Right.
No, this one is for you. Pick a number from 1 to 10. It's not that difficult.
Three.
You would have picked 4. But okay, but 3 is fine. Okay, so he is a civil rights leader, an inspirational speaker, and a Nobel Prize winner. What's his name? Think international.
No,
International.
because
Yeah.
Civil rights.
Yes.
So people who always fight for civil rights, then international speaker and
Nobel Prize winner, inspirational speaker.
Is he still alive? You can't tell me that.
I've already told you international.
It should be
Very popular.
this guy in America, the guy that fought for the black. Is it Martin Luther King?
Yes, that's the answer. Correct. Job Doku. I love that. Well done. That was good. Well done. That was correct. Okay, it's your turn now.
This thing is looking serious.
No, it's not.
I've passed this course.
No, it's not. It's your turn now.
I'm so happy right
So
now.
face your battle.
Let's look at number 7.
Okay, number 7. Okay,
She give a clue that maybe 4 was it. Okay.
There's no clue. I don't think can you give me a clue on this
me
one?
to answer to pick 4. So just know that my next number is 4.
Okay. All right.
Number, right?
Okay, so he is a pioneer in space travel and exploration. This is very simple. He's the first person to step on the moon during a historic space mission.
First to step on the moon.
The question is not for you, it's for him.
First to step
Bayo.
on the moon?
Yes.
I think that's the problem. But I think there's one guy that went to the moon now.
He's very popular. Come
now.
on. I'm giving you a clue now.
Armstrong?
Yes. What Armstrong?
Yeah,
Neil Armstrong.
But yeah,
I'm
I'm not sure of the other.
I'll give it to you. I'll still give it to you. Well
It
done.
was Mox that was
I can't say more.
Yeah.
First person to step on the moon.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
So,
Dukiya Investments. 2-0.
2-0. Dukiya 2, Adeze 0. I take it. All right, so one more question from 1 to 10. I might give you 4.
Yeah, 4. I think that said it.
Okay. He's a revolutionary physicist, a theory of relativity, and also a Nobel Prize winner.
It's about history.
Give me another number.
I told you.
Well done. Correct. 3-0.
You will judge us against other people that have been on this platform.
I know, right? No, you guys.
You
No, you guys actually.
send a mail to all of them.
No, honestly, you guys have actually done very well. Very well. Like, you don't even think about it.
If we miss the rest, this will still be your
No,
judgment.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
So we are safe. At this point, you can just
No, you. One more question for you, and then we end. So pick another number from 1 to 10.
Another number.
Bayo, yes.
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay. So he built the world's largest e-commerce platform. Answer.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Yes.
The biggest. There are 2 people in my mind.
But
Okay.
What largest? I know.
Amazon.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not Amazon. It's not Amazon. The other one.
That's Alibaba now.
Alibaba. What's his name? Jack Ma. Yes.
He's actually bigger.
Yes.
In fact, do you know what? I saw this thing last night.
Really?
See, you see, we're working.
Because
Our spirits are
so
working
they were
together.
comparing Alibaba and Amazon. Alibaba is actually maybe about 30% bigger than
Amazon.
Wow.
It's crazy. Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know. That's why you're on this program.
It was better than my mind.
It's a career series, so yeah. So you guys can take that one. Well done, guys. Well done. In in this segment, I'm going to show you 3 photos and they all relate to one word. So you give me that word, right? Are you guys ready? I like the way you
Just
look at
start with
yourselves.
something
You guys are so in sync. I love it. I love it. No, this one is easy. So I'll give Lukman this one.
Started with me now.
Okay.
Start with him.
Okay.
Let's.
So three photos, one word. They all relate to one word.
I think
It's both.
this one.
Who's in both?
But both of
You
them.
saying both? This is saying both. What do you want to say, Lukman?
That's
Is it a lie? Lukman is a lie. Okay, well done. Okay.
It's okay that we are doing.
Yes. Yes, it's in both. Okay, let me give you guys. Yeah, let me give you guys this one. Okay. 3 photos, one word.
This Africa. This a.
Burna Boy.
Butter boy, yeah! That was very smart. Okay, let me give you guys this one. Let me see if you guys will get this one. And then we'll give you one last one and that's it.
What's this?
Man, this is like a sheep.
This
This is love.
That's why I gave it to you guys.
Should I say this is Titanic?
Titanic. Oh my goodness. This show is for you guys. Well done, guys. Oh my god, this is so interesting.
No, please. Can't we end here?
No, just this is the last one. Last one. This one is easy. Just tell me.
To
To the moon. Yeah. Well done, guys. You guys did well. You guys did well.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
How did you know that was Titanic?
Honestly, I saw the love.
Love and ship.
There was a shipwreck, you know.
Yeah, a shipwreck. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's your brain for me. It's your brain for me. Well done, guys. I had so much fun on this segment with the two of you. I had so much fun. I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, we did.
I know, right?
Exceptional.
It was amazing.
Yeah, an amazing host.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And that's it for us with the two of you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us. I hope you guys had fun watching and I hope you guys also got a lot of knowledge from this segment. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, it's time for our questions. Hey guys, welcome to the Trivia Game segment. And on to today's trivia question, what word is abbreviated as FN on the computer keyboard? Get the answer correctly and you'll be taking home a fantastic prize courtesy MTN. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at MTN Nigeria and follow us on all our social media platforms at MTN NG. I'm your host, Adeze Aduaka, and until the next episode, do have a lovely day. Bye!